All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Tism Talks, hosted by me, your guy, Pranav. I go by Nav, or for all my friends, which I have none, Cash Money Nav. This is episode 2 of Tism Talks. If you're new, which most likely will be all of you, Tism Talks is an idea of mine in which me being chronically online offers a lot of stuff. Depression, anxiety, stress, high levels of cortisol, depression again, pity, self hatred. But it offers one good thing, if you want to call it good, which is I get to learn about a lot of stuff, as well as make my own opinions on misinformation, disinformation, truth, which is there is very little of because, being chronically online, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. And because they're entitled to their own opinion, they sometimes think that their opinion is correct. Well, this is me just kind of contributing to hopefully what isn't a dead internet society at this point, but just, whatever or whoever this interests or find amusing. Because at the end of the day, what isn't, what is life without having good humor at someone else's expense? Most likely my expense. Because I have no self respect. So fuck it, make fun of me. Like I care. I can't even see any of you guys. Or I don't even know who you are. You could be a loser for all I know. Okay, starting with Tism Talks. So today's presentation, which is whipped up in the 5-minute genius that I am, is Smoking Kills the Vibe. Throughout cinematic history, video games, TV, or just even in person aura, we would see people quietly or publicly smoke cigarettes. It used to be, hell, you couldn't go anywhere in this world without, smoking in trains or airplanes or, anywhere. Like it would be in your house, outside your house. Smoking was everywhere. It was the thing. It was the trend. It was the thing that produced the most aura. And now, call it what it is, people being hyper alert and super conscious or whatever the trend is nowadays in terms of health and wealth and being mentally stable, which let's be honest, there is nothing a whole lot of. We have gone away from this trend and this phenomenon. We killed smoking. Smoking is dead. Or it's been hyped up in this new idea of vapes, which, let's be honest, is really a conspiracy for people to get used to sucking robot dicks. We can cut that out. If not, I think it was funny because there's a lot of memes that's been going around, like all of these. Insert images of Twitter. Like I said, smoking kills the vibe. Like, seriously. Or, hold on. I think this is wrong. Smoking doesn't kill the vibe. Fuck. I just wasted like 5 minutes thinking that this is pretty hype. Fuck, man. Should I just do a retake? Today's topic I want to talk about, which is something that is, personal, is smoking. Smoking kills, but not the vibe. Think about it. Let's go back in time, shall we? This is serious because now I'm bringing out my hands. But, let's go back 10 years when we were younger, right? We would see, people walk around smoking cigarettes, looking cool, right? Like we all loved the dragons when we were younger. And we would see dragons like, breathing out and huffing and puffing and smoke and all that. We're like, man, that's sick. And then you see a guy on the street doing the exact same thing, like puffing like he's a fire breather, right? You're like, damn, that's pretty dope. And we saw all of our heroes and villains look intimidating or look heroic, and just like they'll have a cigarette or a cigar in their mouth, right? And you're just like, man, that is so cool. Let's be honest, genuinely, like with each other, right? We've never saw a single person lose aura because they were smoking. Never. You go to movies, you go to video games, TV shows, in person. I bet you your favorite coolest uncle would probably go out backyard and start a cigarette, and then all of his other cousins and brothers and whatnot would come out, and because their wives were always naggy, right? But he was a cool uncle. He always carried a pack of cigarettes and was like, "Yeah, here you go. Pass one around. No problem. You all my boys." The greatest gift that God has given us are drunk cigarettes. Think about it. You in college now, or even when you're an adult, right? You go out with the boys, you grab a couple of beers, you have a real great buzz, but there's an itch in the back of your throat, and all of you have the same itch. So what do? Go outside, light a cigarette, and just talk about life, right? Keep that buzz going. Never, never in a million years has anyone lost aura by smoking a cigarette or cigar. But this does not include vapes. Fuck vapes, all right? I swear to God, if I see some dude go like this and fucking, here comes a fresh breath of blueberry pouch or whatever the fuck the goddamn flavors are nowadays, that's not cool. Let's be honest with each other. Let's be truthful. We've seen the memes, we've seen the tweets. They're doing that so that we'd be comfortable sucking robot dicks. I've seen ones where you can play games on them. Like seriously, man. Like vapes should not have video games on them. You're the thing that you do to get a nicotine buzz should not be like a fucking addiction. Not that type of addiction. I'm talking about the shitty addictions. Like oh I'm gonna take a hit and I'm gonna fucking play Pac-Man. No, pull out a fucking Zippo lighter, flick it, hear the flick, and just go. Yeah, here you go, guys. Smoking does not kill the vibe. Bring back smoking, a cigarette or a cigar. Seriously. Like, look at this. Look at all these people. Look at all these people smoking a cigar. Do any of them look nasty? Do you hate any of them just because they're smoking a cigar? No. They all look cool as fuck. You all want to jump inside these pictures and you want to talk to Tony Montana and be like, "Hey Tony, what's up?" Right? He's got the cigars, he's got the ladies, he's got the blow. It's a party time in the background because he's doing it in a nightclub, right? This man, Fidel Castro, survived up to 600 assassination attempts. But you know what didn't kill him? Tobacco. Popping a stick out for the boys, right? Lighting one up. Nope. Dude lived to like 80 years old. And I bet you he probably smoked like 6 cigars a day. Arnold, the GOAT, right? Man had the body that every man wanted. Became a movie superstar and the governor of California. And he smoked cigars. And you know what? People didn't look at it as intimidation. They were like, that's hey, you got another one for me? And I bet you he made more friends by pulling out a cigar and offering other people cigars than anything else in the world. More than movies, being like co-star with someone, more than giving people fitness advice, more than saving or bankrupting the state of California, depending on which side of the aisle you're on. Jack Nicholson, one of the greatest actors of our time, right? The Shining, smoking a cigar. You don't see it because Clint Eastwood's fat head is in the middle. But Clint Eastwood, when he was young, right, you would see him pull out his fucking revolver and go bang, bang, bang and kill everybody. And what do he do? Pulls out a stick. Like, I'm tired of this shit. And pulls out a fucking stick and smokes a cigar on screen. And you're not looking at him like, damn, really, Clint? I expected better. Dude is wearing a poncho and Lord knows how much more fucking heavyweight clothes, and he still finds time to smoke a cigar in his movies. Look at this. Even women. I'm betting you best cold open line is to offer a woman a cigarette. That's my queen right there. And that's Julia Louis-Dreyfus. And they're both look. You look at it. Look at them. Don't they look like you wanna talk to them? Don't you want them to offer you a light for yours? Smoking does not kill the vibe. Smoking might kill you, but let's be honest. Is this world really a world worth living 80, 90 years to or for in whatever the adjective is or adverb? No, it's not. Life sucks. Life really does suck. And why the fuck would I want to be 80 years old in a sucky world? That's why we play video games. This form of escapism. I'm betting you, if a woman pulls out a cigarette and needs a light and I have it, that's the best thing and that's the best cold open I could ever a pickup line or anything. I could probably solve why I'm fucking single. JFK, the GOAT, the last American president, the greatest to ever fucking do it. You know what he did? He was gonna ban Cuban imports, but before he did it, this is the first real insider trading. He said he's gonna ban Cuban imports, but what did he do? He made his chief of staff bring him 1,000 cigars from Cuba, and you know what his chief of staff did? He brought him 1,400 cigars, and the day he got those cigars, he banned Cuban imports. Bro had a horde, but unfortunately he didn't get to smoke them all because he got smoked by something else. But seriously, all these people still alive, or if they're dead, it wasn't the smoke that killed them. Bring back smoking. It used to be America's greatest pastime. You would bond with people, you would meet new people. You could do it in airplanes and you could do it in trains and cabs and whatnot. But now everyone's become sensitive, which is stupid. Why? Why? All right? Seriously, answer me that. Why is it that smoking isn't cool anymore or people don't do it as much? It's a great pastime. Think about it. You've never had a bad smoke. And if you did, it's because you don't know how to smoke, right? You don't inhale. You just keep it in your mouth, get that buzz, and, exhale. Like, seriously. What's gone? What's happened to this country, man? Seriously. Everyone's become health conscious, which don't get me wrong, I'm a big health advocate. I work out 6 times a week, do my cardio 7 times a week, play tennis, or even try any new forms of activity. I may not look like it. Well, fuck you, body shaming motherfuckers. But I always, every Thursday night, I will go to my chest. I will look for a really good cigar. I'll cut it open, play some music on my headphones, and just have a really swell time. And I'm betting you, yes, I may be sacrificing minutes of my life in when I grow old, but my cortisol level's down as fuck. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying my weekend nights. So seriously, bring back smoking, guys. I want to see more 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds pulling out a pack, offering it to their colleagues, having a lighter on deck, because this is not a world that I want to live in anymore. Where smoking is viewed as some taboo. It's not a taboo. All right? Fuck the general surgeon. Fuck all these people that are always, let's be honest, people don't have your best interests at heart. You could be a YouTube celebrity star, you could travel the world, and your closest friends or closest family members will hate it. Not because it's because of what you're doing, they hate it because it's you. So if some motherfucker is telling me you shouldn't drink Monster energy drinks, you shouldn't smoke cigarettes, you shouldn't consume protein powder, why the fuck should I listen to you? You've never had you never had my best interests at heart, and honestly, I don't even fucking know you. So why the fuck does your opinion matter? And first of all, I'm trying to look, or I'm trying to recollect. When the fuck did I ask? Seriously. Just because people tell you you shouldn't do it, right? Except for like some cases like murder and violence and all that. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. That's just common sense. But people still do it, but so it's not really common sense. But at the same time, if people are doing what they shouldn't be doing because they know they shouldn't be doing it, is it because that they're stupid? Or is it because that they just don't know because they don't have what it takes to comprehend that they shouldn't do it? Well, I don't know. But we do know common sense isn't common. Should we? Shouldn't we? But that doesn't hold up in a court of law. That's also true. That's also true. Who the fuck was I? Whatever. Bring back smoking. That's what I'm saying. Bring back smoking. Fuck vapes. Nicotine pouches are okay, but bring back smoking. I'm Pranav Sharma, and this has been Tism Talk 2.